A huge salute to those who master self-conquest. To grasp the essence of endurance and commitment, delve deep into the mind and intellect. Listen to David Goggins' experience. Lesson 1: Reality. David shares that to join the Navy SEALs, he needed to shed about 50 kilograms into months. His plan was to eat minimally, drink water throughout the day, and exercise intensely. On the first day, David was very excited. He decided to run about 3 miles, or roughly 5 kilometers. Before starting, his mind was fully focused. David states, "I was determined to uncover the greatness within me." He set a timer on his watch and began running. However, within 400 meters, he was so out of breath that he had to stop and return home. David recalls that every step filled him with disappointment. He was furious with himself for becoming so unfit that he couldn't even run half a kilometer. He went home Saturday on the sofa and indulged in a milkshake and chocolate donuts to drown his sorrow. He then began crying, thinking if he couldn't even walk. Losing weight in months seemed impossible, and the Navy SEAL dream was unattainable. David recounts that at that moment, a lifetime of negativity and insecurity began to overwhelm him. He felt that the people who insulted him were absolutely right. Those who doubted him were correct. He believed he wouldn't be able to change his life or achieve anything. I was going to be a nobody. Just as he was about to give up, he found an old Rocky cassette. He put it in the VCR and went straight to the last fight's last round, where Rocky gets beaten and knocked out. The coach says, "Give up? You have proven yourself. Now don't get up." But Rocky doesn't give up. Seeing Rocky's determination, even the champion Apollo Creed is shaken. David turned off the TV and reflected on his life. There was no drive or passion. He realized that if he kept succumbing to every flaw and fear, he would never overcome them. He had only one option: to use the emotions causing him pain to break free. David threw the milkshake in the trash, put on his shoes, and went out to run again. Soon, his lungs and knees began to hurt severely, as if pierced by a hot knife. But this time, he did not stop, and eventually, the pain subsided, allowing him to complete 5 kilometers. David understood for the first time that all mental and physical boundaries are not real. He realized that he had been giving up too soon in life, and that he could no longer afford to do so. The greatest lesson of his life did not come from a book, but from reaching his goal to the end. Lesson 2: After many bad days, there will be a day of victory. Given the enormity of the goal, David realized that each day would be harder, filled with failure, and a test of his commitment. His goal seemed impossible and immense. He learned that sometimes hope would break, shame would set in, and it would feel like nothing was changing. Yet, he had to keep going every day because his goal was very big. This is the essence of endurance and commitment, which neither feels good nor is easy. After succeeding, David grasped the third lesson: bad days make you successful. We often think bad days hinder us, but if you are committed, bad days can drive success because they increase your hunger to do better, pulling success towards you. Friends, I don't aim to motivate you, but to bring this awareness to your consciousness. If you ever feel doubt or self-complaint, don't fear them. They are signs of endurance and commitment. Lesson 4: Flip the emotion. David began doing 2 things. He started flipping his emotions. He told himself that self-doubt and complaints were because he was destined to become something. There was a mission in his life, hence the difficulties. He would call his mentor and discuss his training and progress. Lesson 5: Flip the mistakes into workouts. David recalls a workout where he had to do 112 pull-ups, but in the last set, he did 11 instead of 12 because he was exhausted. He went back to the gym, completed all 112 pull-ups, and then slept peacefully. He turned his defeat and mistake into a lesson, a big victory. After this, whenever he found himself taking a shortcut, he would redo the entire workout. Friends, if you wasted an hour today, study for 2 hours instead of 1. If you woke up half an hour late, double your revision today. Turn your mistakes into workouts the same day. The most successful person once said, "The battlefield is vast, but we will win inch by inch." This is the true meaning of endurance. Friends, if you like this video, please hit like. Remember, no video, ad, or news is more valuable than your time. I will keep bringing stories that matter. Stay focused and keep working on your goals. And I know you will make it. See you in the next one.